front of public hospital. It's called Abdullah Nakash, or before war it was a military hospital, because in Yugoslavia, in all of big centers, you had military hospital, which was the best hospital in the town. And even after war, this hospital was the best hospital in the town. And beside this, we have only one more hospital, which is big clinical center called Koševo, but which is already too crowded, because all of the people from all around Bosnia and Herzegovina are coming to take care on clinical center. And we couldn't understand the logic behind this decision to close this hospital. The government, cantonal government, made decision to close it, and then after we heard stories in the newspapers, you could read it like they are going to put cantonal government within this building, which is crazy, because this building was on purpose made to be hospital. Then 5 of activists literally gathered, because we had, let's say, tip what they are going to do with hospital, because in a statute of the hospital, we will wait. You can see the vehicle is in not in so good shape. Because in the statute of the hospital, it says if there are not certain parts of hospital operating, then you need to shut it down. And what they intend to do is to shut down certain departments, and then they can say, okay, the hospital is not operative anymore. So we came that day here, and because of 2014 protests, we think that for a certain period we will not have big protests, and also protests could be easily overtaken by some political structures, as it usually is ending. And we make these guards for hospital in order to send message to people that are working inside to stay, not to go, because that was the plan, to move the personnel of the hospital and the equipment. And we came here, okay, we are guarding the hospital, and we invite citizens to help us by sending messages to the people inside. And it was, I think in February or March, only 4 people from the hospital was brave enough to stand here with us. In May, although there was this lady which was director of the hospital, and by the way she's from the clan of Izetbegovic, and she's wife of our president Bakir Izetbegovic. She ordered to people in hospital that they cannot go in front of the hospital, and it was day of the hospital also, because it's celebrating 150 years this year, and like more than 150 people came in front of a hospital and took our banner and sent a clear message like this is our hospital. And also the people that came, citizens, to give us support, it was remarkable success, because really little children, people that are sick, that are in hospital, came outside. Even some people with, you know, these expensive cars, and they would come on purpose here to send a message to people inside. Also, in one moment, we included other box for sending messages to Prime Minister Konakovic, because he was lying regarding this case. I can send you afterwards some more information about this, but I think this is the very successful and the last example that we recently had in Sarajevo. So, but still we are monitoring what is happening regarding it. For now, I think only that we won first battle, but we need to be very careful what will happen afterwards. We don't have evidences, but we heard stories like that the interest of political structures was to close down the hospital because all of the green area that is around hospital, and as you can see down, this is kind of business center of the town, and the land is very expensive. You can see down we have business towers, there is Sarajevo city center, there are governmental buildings, you will see that afterwards. And also there was this other story that probably they will sell the building and make some elite hospital only for the people that can afford it. So, I don't know, it's a very interesting case, and I would say finally we have struggles like this on the field.